What is up, you guys? This is MiniSuperHeroes Today. Leading up to Avengers Endgame, I made customs of every single LEGO Marvel movie leading up to it at that point. Well, now we've got the Kang Dynasty on the way, and we've gotten tons of new upgraded prints, minifigures, and so much more, so I'm going back to the beginning, and we're revisiting every MCU movie once a month leading up to Kang Dynasty. So hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the future installments, and let's get into today's video. Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Incredible Hulk movie. Now this was an interesting one to go back and rewatch. I never really liked this movie back in the day, and unfortunately it hasn't aged super well for me personally, but it was cool to go back and revisit some of the customs, make a couple updates along the way, and show you how to do it. So let's get into building the Incredible Hulk minifigs as customs using 100% official LEGO parts and pieces. Well, except for Stanley. So to start off, we have Bruce Banner. Of course, this one was the Edward Norton version, and to kind of get that sunken-in eye look that he has through most of the movie, I used the head from the guy from the Haunted Mansion LEGO Disney set, because I really like the way that that looks. The torso comes from Paul Walker's character from the Fast and Furious Nissan Skyline set, but I popped the arms off and gave him a sleeveless look to match more what we see in the movie, although at one point he does have a white shirt with sleeves on. I gave him dark brown legs because we see him wearing brown shorts in the very first scene where he has the white shirt on, and I just gave him some regular brown hair to pull it all together. I think that there are lots of ways that you could get a look for this character, and as you'll see as we go through the showcase, a lot of the costumes in this movie were just kind of like regular everyday clothes, so there weren't a lot of exciting options to do along the way, as we'll get into with future movies that have a lot more fun options. As we go through the road to Kang Dynasty, I'm building the Stan Lee cameo from each movie, and ironically, this is just a really good regular Stan Lee custom. Now, the face is not official LEGO parts and pieces. This comes from Firestar Toys, which you can get online, but then he has some pushed back gray hair. This torso has come in several different city sets over the years. You've got the green vest with a white collared shirt on underneath. I gave him this little green bottle to represent the soda bottle that he drinks in this movie, and he's got some light khaki pants to pull the look together. My General Ross custom hasn't changed very much over the years. It's the hair and head from J. Jonah Jameson from LEGO Spider-Man. He's got the Army Guy torso from Toy Story from many years ago with tan hands and dark khaki pants to pull it together. Now, when I made Blonsky several years ago, I used a similar design, but I wanted to give you guys some different options in case you don't have the pieces from that figure, or just, to show you that you could get to the same end result by using different pieces. So, for Blonsky, I used this generic head. It's come in a lot of Star Wars Army Builder packs and Trooper packs over the years, with this flat Widow's Peak hair and kind of the, strawberry blonde color. It came on Hawkeye in 2012, for example. The torso comes from Ethan Hunt from LEGO Dimensions Mission Impossible. I gave him a clone trooper or Star Wars sniper, and he's got the legs from Black Widow, but they've come on a couple figures if I'm not mistaken over the years. So this is kind of Blonsky's tactical look, and he does have a couple different outfits throughout the movie, but I just wanted to give you one design here, and if you guys have any suggestions, of course, you can always drop those in the comments down below. For the Hulk, I wanted to go with a big fig because the last time I did this showcase, I used minifigs for Hulk and Abomination, so again, I'm just all about giving you guys different options. And the Hulk I chose to represent the Hulk we see in this movie is the Avengers Assemble Hulk. I believe this one came out around 2014, if I'm not mistaken, but he's got those purple comic book style pants, and he's just a great big fig representing a classic look for the Hulk. For Betty Ross, I wanted to give her her college doctor outfit because, again, a lot of the outfits in this movie are just kind of like generic clothing options, so I wanted to give her something a little bit more emblematic of the character. So for that, I used this doctor torso from Jurassic World, just kind of generic, works pretty well. The head comes from Arwen from the original Lord of the Rings line of sets because, of course, Liv Tyler played both characters, and whenever a character's head exists on a previous minifig, I like to go ahead and use that for likeness. The new Arwen head from the Rivendell set is just kind of generic, so I think that this one is much better. And I gave her this long brown hair for the final step. Of course, she has black legs too. The thing is, she has bangs in the front of her hair in the movie, but there aren't really a lot of LEGO hair options for women that have long hair and bangs, so I tried to pick the best of both worlds, and I went with the hair that you see here. For Samuel Stearns, aka Mr. Blue, I gave him blue legs with this torso from Franklin from Lego Jurassic World, because he has like a blue jacket with a blue shirt on underneath. In the past, I used the comic book guy from The Simpsons, but I'm just giving you some different options this time around. The head comes from Ray Stantz from Ghostbusters or from the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent from Lego Marvel, and he's got some flat brown hair to pull it together. Abomination is a hard one because we don't really have a great big fig that works for Abomination aside from the Killer Croc minifig from Lego DC. The thing I like the most are actually the spikes on the back, which work really, really well for Abomination, but beyond that, it's kind of its own thing, and I think it does represent the character well. If you really wanted to go crazy, you could use the eraser method or even some nail polish remover to take the pants off to make them look even more like the figure. You know, you could take the printing of the pants off, I should say. But, you know, that would be my recommendation if you want to go the big fig route, and I did build a custom minifig of this if you wanted a minifig scale. You could check my older video for that. And we did get to see Tony Stark in the mid-credits scene, so for this, I used the torso from Bruce Wayne from Lego DC, and the head and hair from Tony Stark from his most recent iterations. So with that being said, let's zoom out and I'll give you my final thoughts on this showcase. Be sure to hit like and subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my future installments of The Road to Kang Dynasty, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.